Tray.io or Automate.io, two giants in the world of automation. But which platform truly powers up your workflow? On one side, we have Tray.io, known for its deep integrations and scalability. On the other, Automate.io, celebrated for its user-friendly approach and versatile features. Today, we're testing them head-to-head across what really matters: ease of use, integration options, pricing, customer support, and how far you can push automation without hitting a wall. No more marketing hype, just a real look at their strengths and weaknesses. Points go to the winner in each category, and by the end, you'll know exactly which one edges ahead. And trust me, the winner might surprise you. Let's get into it. Okay, before we get into the nitty-gritty, here's what we're comparing: price, integrations, features and flexibility, ease of use, analytics and monitoring, security and scalability. All the important stuff, so you get a full picture, not just the sales pitch. Let's kick this off with price. Tray.io goes for this custom, enterprise-style pricing. You know, the classic contact us for a quote. It's got a free trial, but unless you're a big company, honestly, it can feel pretty expensive. Like, you might need to brace yourself. Automate.io is way more upfront. Their transparent, affordable plans make it super approachable, especially if you're not rolling in VC money. Plus, the free tier, at least for legacy users, is super generous. Of course, that low cost means you might miss out on some fancy features. Still, on the wallet front, Automate.io just takes it. No contest.io, just take.io is way more upfront. Now, talking integrations, this is where Tray.io flexes real hard. I'm talking hundreds of enterprise connectors, APIs, and all the nerdy authentication stuff like SSO, SAML, you name it. Super powerful. But between us, it might be a bit much if you're just dabbling. Automate.io covers most of the big guns: Slack, Gmail, the basics. So for most folks, it gets the job done, and setup's a breeze. Thing is, if you need to connect with some super obscure legacy software, that's where Automate.io might leave you hanging. So in the integration smackdown.io might leave you hanging. Features and flexibility time. Tray.io? Oof, it's got logic, loops, branching, API-level automation. Basically, it's like workflow automation for people who want to build a spaceship. But I gotta warn you, it takes time to master. Automate.io, on the other hand, keeps it easy. Their visual builder and templates are perfect if you just want to set up something quick, without a lot of muscle memory. You'll hit a wall fast with advanced logic, though. So for pure flexibility and power, Tray.io's the winner. But with a learning curve, .io's the winner. But with a learning curve, .io's the winner. But with a learning curve. Hey, quick fun fact. Did you know Tray.io offers serverless automation with a 99.9% uptime SLA? So yeah, reliability? That's not just a buzzword for them. Ease of use. This one's always interesting, right? Tray.io does have a drag-and-drop builder, but the whole vibe is kinda tailored to IT or business ops folks. It's definitely not built for your average spreadsheet fan. Now, Automate.io, I mean, their UI is so smooth. It's one of those, I get this kind of apps. Tons of onboarding help, too. Sure, it's a bit basic if you're a power user, but if you want that friendly experience, Automate.io totally wins here. On analytics and monitoring, Tray.io brings all those detailed logs, workflow debugging, governance tools. It gets real granular, and honestly, that's sweet for anyone who needs to know exactly what broke and why. But it can feel a bit intimidating if you just want to see, like, did this work or not? Automate.io pretty much just run history and notifications. Nothing crazy, but it covers the essentials. Still, Tray.io absolutely owns this category for power and detail. Security is, let's be real, non-negotiable for most companies today. Tray.io comes in swinging with SOC2, GDPR, single sign-on, all the enterprise checkmarks. It might be a little much for a small business, but hey, peace of mind, right? Automate.io does encrypt your stuff and offers basic security, but there's just not as much box ticking on compliance. So, it's no shocker. Tray.io's got security sewn up. Okay, last lap, scalability. Tray.io is literally built to handle huge, complicated workflows and team collaboration. The catch? It gets pricier and, honestly, more complicated as you grow. Automate.io feels more at home with smaller teams and startups. Scaling up, things get a little wobbly and collaboration isn't as slick. So if you're planning to go big, Tray.io's your winner. If you're keeping things manageable, Automate.io will do the trick. If you look at the scores across all these categories, you can kind of see it. Tray.io is killing it for enterprise needs. Automate.io comes out strong where simplicity and pricing matter most. The radar chart really shows that split. So what's the verdict? Basically, Tray.io is what you want if you need deep, complex automation. Think big teams, lots of processes, serious security. Automate.io is perfect if you're a startup or small business, or maybe just experimenting with automation and don't want to break the bank. Both do their jobs, but yeah, Tray.io is our overall winner for sheer power. If you found this breakdown helpful, seriously, hit that subscribe button. There's a ton more on automation tools coming your